America voted on Tuesday night, and it was not for which NFL quarterback has the nicest hair. San Francisco 49ers fan Kamala Harris and former Jets current Kansas City Chiefs fan Donald Trump went head-to-head via the voting booths while millions of Americans stayed at home and watched with anticipation, fear, and ruffled potato chips baiting their breaths. Now, if this sounds like last year's Super Bowl, then you may have been unfazed to find out that the Kansas City Chiefs fans win once again. So I guess we all know now who's getting a three-peat championship win by presidential decree. Lousy Harrison Butker. But voting records were not the only records to be gawked at this week, as our beloved news anchor Zach McGibbon broke his own record of chili cheese dogs eaten in 1 hour by 2.5, and the latest episode of this humble football show has now reached the ears of over 100 listeners. Mom, get the camera! Oh my gosh, over 100 listeners. What can I say? All I can say really is, oh, hell yeah, I could dig that, suckers. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to call you new listeners suckers. Come back, no. Well, in the immortal words of Vince McMahon, damn it. Now, if you guys were to look at an electoral map of New York City, you would assume that it's all Giants blue. Yet if you were to look at an NFL imperialism map of New York City, it would look as green as Bill Goldberg. Jets green was meant to be seen as Aaron Rodgers led the Jets team to a victory over the Houston Texans on Thursday Night Football. And it was double XP weekend in Arizona, and Call of Duty enthusiast and Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray came to collect. The Chicago Bears can't seem to stay on a roll, and they fell to the Redbirds 9-29. Now, the Miami Dolphins did not drown in a pool of urine and snot as the Buffalo Bills kept their cool and stuck it out to land a 61-yard field goal to win their game by 3 points and advance the lock of the week to a record 8-1. The Dallas Cowboys season is officially over. During Sunday's 21-27 loss to the Atlanta Falcons, the $240 million man, Dak Prescott, pulled his hamstring. Now, while Dak Prescott is out on injured reserve, the ball should not stop rolling there, as the Dallas Cowboys need a spiritual cleansing to exorcise the ghouls like Jerry Jones, Hans Zimmer, and Mike McCarthy from the franchise. Oh, and in the case of Mike McCarthy, he should just get some regular old fresh air and exercise too. Whilst hundreds of Cowboys fans scrambled to find a new bowl contender to cheer for, Texas native Baker Mayfield scrambled to keep his head above the water when he showed down with Pat Mahomes. Baker's Buccaneers threw everything, including 2 kitchen sinks at Patrick and his Mahomies, and it was working for the longest time. But in true modern NFL John Cena fashion, Pat Mahomes gave himself a non-contact injury during a scramble play that of course resulted in a Kansas City touchdown. But unlike John Cena, it didn't take 3 weeks for him to come back. The world saw Mahomes on Monday night when he instantly decided to trot back out the next time the offense was called to the field, and he rallied the Chiefs to a 30-24 overtime win. And now we're going to take things over, as Zach McGibbon is not feeling well after his chili dog record, to the newsroom for a little bit of Hyper Turbo Skewsball trade deadline news update.
Hello everyone, I'm Benny Boy with the news, as ZFG is away ill due to chili dogs. Zadarius Smith is joining the Detroit Lions from the Cleveland Browns as Cleveland receives some 5th-round draft picks. Khalil Herbert is joining Cincinnati as he leaves Chicago. And the Dallas Cowboys receive wide receiver Jonathan Mingo as Carolina exchanges him for a 4th-round draft pick. Marshawn Lattimore is joining the Washington Commanders from the New Orleans Saints, and he will fit in there just like a fitted Giza sheet on any size of mattress. Pittsburgh receives Mike Williams from the New York Jets for a 5th-round draft pick. Pittsburgh receives left back Preston Smith. Tre'Davious White joins Baltimore from the LA Rams, and the San Francisco 49ers acquire Khalil Davis from the Houston Texans. I'm Benny Boy with the news, and don't forget to buy those Giza sheets.
Thanks for covering for ZFG today, Benny Boy. And say, your voice sounds familiar. Don't I hear you on a podcast somewhere before? Whatever, not important. Sunday morning's Giants-Panthers game is gonna be an all-time classic. Or so the Germans would have you believe. But 9 a.m. football is back on the breakfast menu, and it's probably going to be the worst thing that you've ever seen. My advice to you football fans is to let the kids watch their Sunday morning cartoons on Sunday, because you won't be missing much football action. While these two teams may stink, the atmosphere of Munich's Sunday game will be awesome, with boisterous fans and the scent of smoked sausages wafting through the air. But you don't have to speak German to enjoy football in an atmosphere like that, as the smell of summer sausage, hot Italians, beer-blasted brats, and the city dump enters the noses of fans in attendance at Soldier Field. The rookie quarterback who looks like he's 34, Caleb Williams, will lead the hometown Bears in their encounter with the New England Patriots and their baby-faced rookie quarterback, Drake May. Both of these teams aren't as bad as they should be this year, but lean your money towards a Bears win. Another NFL city that is synonymous with the consumption of sausages is the San Francisco and the San Francisco 49ers, who will be going helmet to helmet with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The 49ers have been dormant as of late, sustaining a 4-4 record while they await the return of two-time Hyper Turbo Skeuseball Dog of the Year award winner Christian McCaffrey. Now, nicotine products are banned from the bench, but if Baker and Bowles bogart a bucket of blueberry zins in the back, I say the Buccaneers beat the 49ers by 3. Another much-watched game this Sunday includes the Washington Commies versus the Pity City Steelers. Joe Flacco is all going to be pumping up the home crowd in Indianapolis as they take on Buffalo, and the Detroit Lions look to maim, shred, and stampede over an injury-riddled Houston Texans offensive line on prime time on Sunday. But an interesting statistic came into the Hyper Turbo Skeuseball studio this week, and it said that the Denver Broncos consume over 700 Uncrustables sandwiches a week. That's pretty impressive, unless you have over 2.5 children living with you eating your food from your fridge. The Denver Broncos go to Kansas City to take on Coach Andy Reid's Chiefs, and anybody who knows this show knows that I hate the Chiefs, but hot damn, the rumors are true about their team morale and Andy Reid's barbecue. Now I'm about to head down to the Wholesale Food Club for my weekly skid of hazelnut Uncrustables, so I'll make this quick. While myself and the Broncos D-line stuff our faces with bread, jam, and hazelnut spread, everybody's eyes will be on Taylor's team, and if you can't beat them, lock them in, cause the Kansas City Chiefs are the Hyper Turbo Skeuseball Lock of the Week.